Hello, I'm Lila Unique Allen, and this is the monthly rune reading. It is the rune reading for the month of Cancer, or the time period that follows the zodiac sign of Cancer. This rune reading does not just apply to Cancers, simply it is for the time frame from the 21st of June to the 21st of July. Okay. Settle into our seats. Make sure you've got a few minutes of alone time or calm time. Blow out your breath. Bring in your breath. And exhale everything out. And inhale through your nose. Feeling the breath come into your body. And exhale through the mouth. Feeling everything contract. Again, inhale through the nose, following the path of the breath as it invigorates all the blood cells, all the way to your fingers and your toes. And exhale through the mouth, letting the breath take away all those little bits that you no longer need. Thoughts, germs, yesterday's lunch. And one more time. Inhale through the nose, feeling your body expand into this space. And as you exhale, bring your focus to this time and this place. And let your body continue breathing, as most of them know how to do. And let us see what the information we need for this Cancer month is. The rune for Cancer is Uraz reversed. Uraz is the rune of the foundations. It is the rune of planting your roots, finding a place that feeds you, that gives you that healing energy, as well as a place that you are comfortable feeding. So it's a reciprocal foundation in a way. It supports you, it gives to you, but you also care for the area. You make it your stand, your stronghold. In this case, Uraz is reversed, which would indicate a lack of foundation, or that the foundation is no longer one that works. The roots are no longer planted. It needs more care, it needs less. Uraz reversed is pointing in the past to future direction as opposed to up and down, which definitely indicates to me that foundations that have worked in the past are not going to be the same ones that work in the future. A friend of mine has told me, and I don't remember where this information came to her from, that grounding and centering has changed. We used to ground in Mother Earth, really digging our roots in and knowing that we were part of the earth. But the earth is going through her own transformation right now. It has been for a while. So she may not be the most stable place to ground. The energies of Earth themselves are in that growth spurt. in that change, and they're busy feeding themselves as opposed to feeding and receiving from others. So, like that, now instead of grounding in earth, it's time to find a different place to ground, a different place to connect to that feeds, and that my energy can safely and happily go to without any fear of backlash in a way. Or, the center being so focused on what's going on inside that even helpful energy can't get through. So, to explain that or stretch that out. Places that you have grounded in, given yourself roots, places that have fed. It could be a home, it could be an apartment, a job. It could simply be if you have a meditation practice, or a place of calm, a type of music that really connects, especially if you're playing, because that's that reciprocal energy. These things that may not be working anymore, or may not work the same way. This is actually natural. Change is natural. Change is the cycle of living and dying. It is how everything goes. So, because we grow, we change, and maybe we have given all we can give to the apartment or the school or the vehicle, and we have received all we can receive. We have the memories, we have the connection, but we just aren't getting what we need from it, or we are unable to supply what it needs. So it's time to pull up those roots, transplant ourselves somewhere else, find something else that feeds, a different form of music, a different station, a different apartment, a different car, in the form of meditation. Instead of going down into earth, perhaps try left or right or center, something, explore. This is covering the whole month. So it's not something necessarily that will pop up tomorrow, but we have been working on our dreams, and we have been following our truths, and we have been playing, and in play ideas come up that may have been jokes, but really kind of strike a spark that change our mind, change our thinking. So allow yourself to explore the different options. A job search, for example, you can put anything you want to into a job search. Just because it pops up on the screen doesn't mean you have to apply for it. Just because you apply for it doesn't mean you have to go to the interview or even take it. Options are options continually, and so you can slowly and gently pull up your roots from whatever foundation is no longer feeding you, and slowly and gently find a new place for those roots to go. Yeah, slowly, gently sounds all namby-pamby, and for some people a quick and sudden transition is better. But that's Hagalaz. That's the storm. That's the rip-through. This is Uraz. Uraz is saying foundations that have worked in the past are no longer going to work. You have time to start looking for things. So take a moment. Go through your life, your list, your relationships, the book you're reading, the music you're listening to. Remember, it can be big or small. What no longer feeds you? What is something that you've been doing and working on, but you no longer really want to give energy to? What can you gently extract yourself from with happiness that feeds your truth, and find a new form of foundation, grounding, or centering for? One more time. Sorry about that. Uraz reversed. A foundation that has worked in the past is no longer going to be available, is no longer viable. Time to start uprooting yourself and finding a new place to land. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.